collected a plug.
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
What Juicy say?
Real,
Like,
real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a mukbang slash girl talk. We don't know what we about to talk about, so we just came over here to talk. Y'all already know them because they was in the last video, but
Y'all, we look rough.
y'all can introduce yourself again.
It's your girl Alexis, and oh, it's Kalia. Y'all, my bump going today. Y'all see that?
They still shiny. Oh, and today we have cupcakes decorated by me. You can't really see them because...
But they little funfetti cupcakes.
All right, what we gonna talk about? We can't say how we met because we family, so
Let's talk about our greatest memories at church.
Okay, our greatest memories at church.
Okay.
yeah, that's gonna be the girl talk slash greatest memory at church.
I have a lot of memories at church that I loved. Like, going on trips at the church is the best part of going. I mean, like...
Shout out to St. Mark.
I mean, it's not the best part about going to church, but we also...
That's the fun part.
Fun is...
Yeah.
Funness is a word?
Yeah, excuse her. She done had like 2 cupcakes already, so she kind of up there.
And I'm a little full. So I'm probably going to eat this one slow.
But, okay, so...
I had it already. It said it's good.
So, I think one of my memories would be dance.
Yeah, dance is always my favorite.
Because we went from dancing with church to dancing in a dance group. And then we did that for a little minute. Then we left. And we kept dancing.
Money was tight.
Yeah,
And they was tripping.
it got real expensive.
We basically danced, like, our whole, like...
Childhood.
Yes, basically. Like, we danced from the time we was able to actually, like, remember the moves until now. So...
But we don't dance.
We've danced like 11 years.
I mean, it hasn't helped with our size, but...
We don't dance as much as we used to.
because, you know,
but
coronavirus and before that.
But when the church start back, we gonna be on it. We dance every month.
yeah, y'all just gonna have to videotape the moves and send it to me. I'll be there on Sunday.
I do. Like, all this food is...
Alexis,
Girl,
shush.
I don't care.
I'm putting it on there. So
Okay, so one of my favorite memories from
I
dance,
don't
we're
get
just gonna
embarrassed.
start from different topics. But
yeah,
one of my favorite memories from dance
we
would be
very involved, y'all.
when we did would be every time we had those dance recitals, and we used to get all the rewards for like our grades and perfect attendance. Like, that just made me want to go to school, because I was like, okay, we gonna have our little recital for standing ovation
I didn't really get that many
in
medals.
June.
Well,
I used to flunk elementary school. I ain't even gonna lie.
Elementary school.
this was horrible.
I think because my mom worked there, it kept me on my toes, but for
Wow.
middle school,
Middle school was like the
I
hardest.
killed middle school. I did so good in middle school.
No, middle school was so hard for me. Those like the hardest 3 years of my life. High school, it's like a breeze. Like,
compared
9th,
to middle
10th,
school, yeah.
9th and 10th was like the easiest 2 years of my life.
11th grade year was
11th grade was a little, it wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy either.
No, I never had.
Because you
something-
got the SAT, which was like,
it was hard. I was like, it's ghetto in this book.
Angel, move your cup.
Yeah, I was like, it's ghetto in this book. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that.
I took SAT 7 times. 7.
I took SAT once. I'm taking it as many times as I want to.
As soon as they start back up the SATs, I'm gonna start taking them.
Yeah.
Because I'm already doing SAT prep. So
For all y'all that's watching this video and is struggling, I feel for y'all. I feel it.
Cause it's
hard.
not it's really hard.
It's not easy.
Like this is my first time, so I expect to get a good score.
I feel like SAT determines whether you wasted 4 years of your life in high school. I feel like that's basically what it determines.
But then the only thing about SAT is the stories are boring.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing. Math, the stories are boring in reading. Writing, it just have you feeling like you're in commas and word spellings and stuff like that. But reading,
My favorite section is math, calculator. I just honestly think it's the easiest section.
I do both
Sometimes I
maths
like math.
without the calculator.
Math with calculator is hard.
Because you be thinking like, okay,
I be
I'm
thinking too hard,
I'm
too.
gonna have to need the calculator.
I overthink everything.
But that reading, we not even gonna touch that.
I'm not gonna lie. Both math parts didn't need a calculator. It was like only a few, not even like 5, but it was only like a few that needed a calculator on the with calculator one.
But even then, you could have still worked it
Yeah.
out. But yeah. But okay, back to our topics.
Can you put that little piece of cupcake in your mouth?
Look, it's hard to eat this cupcake because I'm trying not to mess up nothing because I already done brushed my teeth.
Oh yeah, she got braces. Can't relate no more.
Yeah, okay. Another time that I had that was like the best part that we had at church was actually the best part is going to like CC. Something different happen every year.
So you see, it's like the highlight of going to church.
Yes, in the summer because we don't really have summer trips no more. So
That's what we always look forward to.
that's our summer trip, basically.
So basically, we go stay at this hotel for like 4 days, and it's a church convention, but it is a church convention, but we be having fun at night. It's like last year they had what it was called, hip hop Bible study or whatever it's called.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this cupcake up close because I am so proud of my work.
Y'all, she iced the cupcake.
So-
She did pretty good.
Yeah.
This is how it looks from the side, and then you got honey. There you go.
It was the ooh honey for me. But like, I don't know, like everybody at our church that's around our age looks forward to CC every year because you get a break from your parents.
Yes.
You get a break from all your stress.
Break from work because I took off.
Break from all that. And then it's like, yeah, you at a little church convention, but it do not feel like it until it's time to go to church services at night.
Like we be doing like classes during the day, and then they just be talking to us.
She be going to dance.
I be going to the dance workshop.
Me and the laces be floating.
Yeah, we be hopping from class to class.
I just always look forward to the dance class every year, so I just always go.
No,
We went to
sometimes-
dance one time. Everybody went to dance.
I just
one
feel like I
time.
have to prove something to that
and
lady.
didn't like it.
Miss Devonna, she's from another church, but Miss Devonna, she be always in there, and I always feel like I gotta prove something to her. So
Alexis. I had to wait till the video over. I'm sorry.
first of all,
Let me see your phone.
Alexis, look.
let me see. Oh,
I guess. I thought you talked to that other girl.
Girl.
wait a minute.
Anyways, that's the tea. But
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, we're going to classes during the day. I go to dance workshop,
you like big girls?
and then we go to church, like
Yes.
during like the nighttime.
I feel accepted.
We sorry.
It was like church during the nighttime, and then it'd be like the first night when we be there, which service be on Monday. That service be like a good 5 hours because
and we sitting in the choir section like this.
yeah, we had to sing in the choir. Well, cause our choir director, our church, be the choir director for CEC.
Shout out
So,
to Jeremiah.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all seen him on my beach vlog video. That's our choir director at church.
So therefore
This what he look like.
therefore he makes it fun. So
yeah.
we do our church members do either choir or ushering.
And I'm not ushering because
we're not gonna wear black and white.
And I'm not about to be standing on my feet until they tell me to sit down. That's just not about to work. So we had to sing
They called me
or
off
usher.
guard.
And then we just
I think my favorite class from CEC from the times that I have went would be rap.
yeah, they have rap class too.
The one year that we went to rap last year, but we left.
And technology, that was fun too.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Technology
a
was
hot
fun,
box in there, man.
but
I'm
rap,
zoning out. That just caught me off guard.
Jesus, he loved me. Yeah, he got my best attention. Something. Jesus, he loved me. Yeah, he got my best attention. Put no one above me. Yeah, he know how much I love.
Wait.
Jesus, he loved me. Yeah, he got my best attention. Put no one above me. Yeah, he know how much I love. Remember King, what that boy name was? King somebody. King Nelson. And he was like, Jesus, I know they say
Jesus, he love me and he got my best intentions. Put no one above it because he know how much I love him. Jesus, he love me. And
She wasn't even in the rap class, and she said she know it.
I was in dance. I take dance every year.
and
You
we
need
leave
to
her
do something
right
different.
up in there.
You could be on the stage for real.
We leave her right in that class. Y'all, we went 1 year, all of us went to dance. And the lady basically kicked us out and separated us from each other.
Girl, I couldn't do her moves.
No, because her moves are hard, but I always had to challenge myself.
She has them African moves sometimes, and I just don't know what I'm doing.
But like after, like I catch on quick. But I was like, I'm gonna kill this dance class, and I went in there, and it got hard.
Angela was determined to go there every year.
Yeah,
That's not the dream that I have for myself.
and it get easier every year. But she never picked me, so it's fine. I don't care.
It's cool. You dance better than them anyway. They get
Girl, I can't eat no more cupcakes.
Like when we on Monday we did like a what it was called? It was a dance clinic, and it was with this other lady, and Miss Devonna and her go to the same church, and she had us running around the room. I was like, I'm glad they ain't in here because they would not be with that. Cause
As soon as you told me to run, all right, I'm gonna run right out the door.
What else did I like from the church? I like when we went to
can
Tampa.
you stop cutting me off?
No,
I
I'm trying to
wasn't
change the
done.
conversation because y'all taking forever to talk about one thing. It's already like
That's
13
what girl
minutes
talk
in.
is.
But don't you want the video to be shorter?
No.
So you want to be 30 minutes?
We give you about 25.
That's how. No, I feel like people be complaining my videos are long. If you go and watch Nick and King video right now, it's at least 30, 45 minutes. Be honest. Okay then, I'm doing what average YouTubers do. So if you don't want to watch my video for that long, then click off. Honestly, and period. That's on that because
But stay on here because I look cute.
I mean, as long as I get my view
I
and
look
my life,
greasy.
then that's all I care.
I
about.
look really greasy on my face. Y'all see how shiny my forehead is? Like,
But I don't do it for the cloud.
you probably can see somebody. Yeah, it's so shiny.
Oh yeah, but anyways, yeah, they did like a dance clinic. She told us to run around the room. We was running around the room, and then we did this slow song. I don't do good with slow songs, so I was struggling.
Clear don't run.
Yeah, we was running. We was doing exercises. We was doing
I like the run,
what's it called
but it's hard.
show and tell. I mean I love running.
It's not like I like to run, but it's just
In
like
dance, you have to build your stamina.
when you are
That's
a
one
bigger
thing.
girl, you have more like parts,
You get
bigger
tired
parts on
easily.
you, and sometimes they heavy, and when you move, they move with you. So it's hard to hold them and run at the same time. Like, it's really hard. So I like to run. Like I don't get out of breath that fast. Now that I have been, anyways, I like to run, but it's hard.
Yeah. So we was running, and then we was doing this. We started with like where a person like dances, and then we count, and then we dance what they did, basically. It wasn't hard. But everybody else had this shy, and I'm not shy, so I went up there and represented for my church. Cause I feel like when you don't do that, everybody be having backlash when they come to our church. Cause they say our church is bougie, but we not. They always have something to say about our church, but who cares?
Y'all so cute.
They just hate it because they in a hot box and we not.
Ain't I'm cute, y'all.
Period.
I miss my ball. I want my ball back, y'all.
But
I'm tired.
okay, Lex, what's another church memory?
Oh, when we went to Tampa one year, best. I'm not gonna say it was the best summer trip. I'm not gonna lie. We have
had in a long time.
Yes, in a long time. It's not the best
The
one,
other summer trips
but
was little.
it's the best one we had in a long time. Everybody didn't come, but the main people that came was fun, and it just made
it was the main crew.
Yeah.
From when we went to Adventure Islands, I think that's what
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the
Adventure
beach
Islands.
first.
Yeah, the beach. We weren't even supposed to go.
I couldn't even get in the water because it was like these seashells.
We
and
had
they was
actually,
yeah.
we
stabbing me
actually
in the
went to
feet-
the beach
in my feet.
because we couldn't get in our rooms right away.
So, yeah, so
we
we
just
was
went there to
driving
waste
around.
time. And we was in St. Pete, we was in Tampa, so we didn't really drive.
Yeah,
far.
Mr. Edie took us to his little food place.
We went to the seafood place. That food was so good. Auntie Cheryl actually recommended that to him, and then we just
Shout out Auntie Cheryl.
And they had this little what is called salmon dip.
Yeah, and it's
It's
so
disgusting.
nasty. Like I don't get why they
Like they
that.
like it, but it's nasty.
It's hard because yeah, it's so. I'm sorry, it's so nasty. It's nasty.
But like it's so funny how like we always have fun on these trips like with like each other and all our friends, and it's so funny like knowing that our parents are there, and we just be like,
Our parents don't be stunting us. Like
They
when my
don't.
mom be going on the trip. We went to Jacksonville in February. She acted like she didn't have no kids. What?
You have to cut this out, but I really have to go to the bathroom. Like really bad. I don't know if it's these cupcakes, but it's
hurry up.
you gonna have to cut that out for real. You can keep everything else in, but you have to cut that out.
We just have to start the video over because I don't know how to start it or I don't know how to cut it out.
Let me get my phone.
You should just say I'll be back. That's all you had to say.
But I didn't know if it was gonna look right with me just being out the video for like 30 minutes.
Okay, well, girl talk still.
Right, just cut it out.
This girl talk. You be alright.
Okay. No, nobody
But
watch
y'all,
my video like that.
Let's just admire how cute.
Yeah, she
I
went
am.
upstairs to check on my
EJ.
My EJ. Yeah, he is upstairs.
Yeah, let's just admire how cute I look.
Shout out to Angie since the babies is in working this weekend. I'm working this weekend.
Y'all, so let's talk about these cupcakes, right? So we went yesterday to the store. Angela decided that we could make cupcakes. So we thinking that we're gonna make the cupcakes last night.
We had the papers.
We didn't have the little cake things, so we had to wait till today. So and then we also planned that we didn't plan it, but we said we was gonna get up at like 11. We woke up at like 2.
And I was most mainly supposed to be getting up early because EJ he wake up at like I asked his mom what time he wake up. She was like 7 or 8, and I was like I'm gonna struggle.
And she swears she's gonna wake me up tomorrow with her.
But he went to sleep pretty late, so I'm hoping he sleep a little longer, like baby's supposed to do. At least to like 9, then I'll be good. But if he don't, then I'll just take a nap when he take a nap.
Yeah, so we woke up, went to Steak and Shake. Y'all, we was hungry.
My stomach was on 10, man.
We spent some money. Well, I spent some money. Alexis spent some money. You know, Angela's toothpicks. She was full off her little meal. But me and Alexis spent some money.
I could eat a Happy Meal and be full.
No, me and Alexis went there. Alexis had onion rings, fries, burger. I had 2 burgers and a lemonade. And we said we weren't going to eat no more for the rest of the day because we was all full. And then we end up having zingers from your house. good cupcakes that we made. I'm trying to find stuff to talk about.
Oh, well, we stop go back to CEC since she cut me off. But
Yeah.
like, okay, so CEC is actually one of my favorite things I look forward to in July. Cause it's actually my second because EJ's birthday is in July and then CEC comes right after. Cause like last year, I had went to EJ's birthday and then I went home and then I packed and then I went to CEC. Like it was just like back to back.
I like when I got back-to-back plans.
Yeah, and I didn't have to go to work either. Ooh, I took off that whole week without pay, and pay was a little short that week. But
You need to put the Kool-Aid back in the refrigerator.
I'll get some more.
But I think my favorite all-time CEC moment would be last year.
Yeah, last year was fun. The gala was pretty lame because
I think it was because they had all these rules and stipulations, like what we could wear, what we couldn't wear, how we could dress, how we
could dance. Like we're kids. Like you can't expect us to act all holy at we first of all we ain't at the church, so
we at a hotel. We
exactly.
at Rosen. But we walking in, you know the party's gonna be lame if we walked inside and there was jazz music playing.
And they wasn't even, first of all, the music wasn't even playing. They was on the mic talking. They was giving out awards. And I got an award for liturgical dance for doing it for 3 years. That's why I had to figure out what, because when we was in class, she was like, everybody get on one knee. And I had bad knees, so I couldn't be down there that long.
But,
Bad knees. Girl, you just don't want to bend them.
and then they didn't want to let people in because what they had on, like, if I wanted to walk in there with something like this on, they wouldn't let me in.
You couldn't wear no slides, so like if you had on heels, you just had to walk
You
barefooted.
had to have, basically they wanted you to wear old people dresses with sleeves like theirs.
Yeah, and it's not that type of generation. I feel like they don't get it.
You can't find no outfits like that.
Exactly, it's hard to find like dresses with no sleeves. Like I hated my dress. I had to just go with it, cause.
And then they wanted to sit there and talk about them playing the music, and I'm like, I get it, yeah, it's church, but if you playing a song with cussing in it,
You can't expect us to not to cuss. Like
these are kids.
Do you know what generation this is? Like,
of course they were gonna let it slip, and they were gonna sing every single word. But then you're mad because they sing it every single word, so therefore you cut the music off.
Exactly.
So
turn to
therefore-
another song.
So therefore that caused everybody to leave.
Yeah, we was leaving, and we had an after party because they was tripping
At the pool, and we weren't even.
and they wasn't even playing. They was playing like old music. They was playing Fetty Wap, and who listens to Fetty Wap now? Like they was playing like his old music, like 625. That's his song. 679. Yeah, they was playing that. The newest song. The newest song that they played.
Next, okay.
The newest song that they played was like Old Town Road, and nobody listens to that.
Like when I say they was playing, like
It was lame.
Whip and Nene and Dougie Jerk.
Like the DJ that they originally have, he be DJing stuff for our church too, but they fired him. That was kind of
Because they didn't like the fact that he was playing music.
But he did
that we
warn us
listened
though.
to.
He was like, "Hey, stop all that cussing." And they was twerking, they was tipping, we was just having a good time.
They were wilding.
They was wilding. It was fun, honestly. That was honestly that was honestly the funnest gala I ever went to.
Cause we weren't there that long.
I'm talking about the year before last.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
And the one we didn't where we just dressed down.
That was fun too.
Yeah.
With the jeans and stuff. It was just shorter. But y'all, when we go to CC, we can't get in the pool.
But we be going out there, but we just can't get
We
in.
just be chilling.
I don't be wanting to get it either, cause my hair be done. I
And
want
I
to get
be
my hair
too.
lit. And they be playing games out there. They be
Yeah.
pushing people in the pool. Don't got the time. See, last year, after the gala, our youth pastor wanted to talk our heads off. I hope you don't watch this, but our youth pastor, I don't think he know I got a YouTube. Don't nobody tell him, cause I'm on here. But our youth pastor, he was talking our heads off. Talking about you church, like we talk about that on Sunday.
And we just sitting at the pool like,
are you done?
and everybody's looking at us like, who is this man talking to?
I'm sitting over here trying to get booed up, and he over here.
Oh.
Who gonna be the music person? I'm like, I just said me so he can get us alone. But then he gonna talk about, oh, that's what I like. I like when y'all step up. I'm like, man, go on.
And then
Like-
granted, he came with us, but he left and was with who is now his wife's church.
Yeah, so he was like moving back and forth from our church to her church. Cause her church is A&B too.
Let's have some girl talk too. So what do y'all think if, like, say if a boy is trying to talk to you, but he talks to another girl? What do you think that is? Or say if a girl is trying to talk to you and the girl is talking to somebody else at the same time. What do you think that is? Like, is that good or bad?
I wouldn't say it's good or bad. I just feel like
They just need to figure out what they're doing.
they need to figure out what they want, who they want. If they really want you that bad, then they'll talk to you and only you.
Cause like I feel like boys, they just don't know what they want.
Right now, my situation, he don't know what he want. I'm not saying he just like horn around. He just don't know what he want.
But I think what your situation is, I don't even know because
Okay, don't expose me on YouTube like that.
Well, let's just go ahead and change the subject. Let's go. Okay.
any problems going on in y'all life?
No, y'all. I'm gonna go to college.
I'm gonna miss her, y'all. Even though she gonna be like down the street,
I'm
but I'm gonna
going
miss her.
to Bethune-Cookman
I'm about to be in this one every
University
weekend. Watch.
to major in psychology. I want to be either a family counselor or I don't know why, but the past couple weeks I've been looking into marriage counseling. So it's one or the other. But I'm excited.
So if I have problems in my marriage, you'll let me come to you for free, or I still have to pay?
So you think
You
if
wouldn't have
you
to
bring
pay
your child to
'cause-
my daycare, you think I'm not gonna pay?
Yes.
Hell no. Oh no, stop, no.
But that's your secret. Now, me personally,
I don't care.
Alexa, if you
I
have
gotta pay the
problems-
rent.
Alexa, if you have problems in your marriage, I wouldn't make you come to my office. I would come
First
to your
off,
house. That's free.
First off, I help you set up the daycare. I still
Okay,
gotta
so
pay.
if I need to go to the doctor and I get to go for free.
She don't want to be in the
I'm not.
medical
I want to
field.
be a social worker. Hopefully, I don't have to come to none
Okay.
of y'all house.
So, so let's say one of the kids at your daycare got some stuff going on in their family. Would you refer? And if you refer them to Lex, do you think that she's gonna make them pay? Yes. Because they not you. You're not gonna be dealing with no social.
Okay, but at the end
problems.
of the day, I still gotta pay rent. So if her child's coming to my daycare,
Well,
Okay, give me a
maybe
family
she'll pay
discount.
a family
Yeah,
discount,
maybe.
but she's still gonna be paying something.
And maybe when you send the people to her, she'll get them a discount.
No, I don't think you're right like that. But
I don't think I get paid from
I'm trying to
certain
help
people.
y'all
I
out.
think I just get paid.
but like I'm supposed to be starting a business soon, but she gonna be our brand ambassador, so I'll just do stuff for free for her because she's a brand ambassador.
Well, when I graduate, I'm a upcoming senior, and when I graduate, I want to be a social worker. I have fully decided that I want to be a social worker. I used to want to be a nurse, but I have fully decided that I want to be a social worker because there are so many children that are dying from horrible situations in their home when we don't even know. So I would love to help and assist in finding them a safe home.
As you should.
Yep. and getting them out of that dangerous situation.
And of course, Angela wants to be
I want to be a teacher because I just have a passion for kids. Like, I have my own babysitting business right now, and I just love kids. Like, I like the focus on kids, but everybody some people was telling me I should do special needs, but I feel like that's not my calling.
Oof.
It's not my calling.
That's way harder.
Yeah. So I want to be like a teacher for like 10 years, and then I want to retire and then become.
How are you gonna retire?
Open my own center.
So look, if your children, if your kids or your students, whatever you would call them, have some marks or something on it, or they.
Oh, sorry, but I want to teach first or second grade. My bad.
Okay. So we talking about little 4, 5, 6-year-olds.
But I teach right now in school. I was teaching 3 and 4-year-olds, and I was like, that's not my calling.
Which is really hard as well.
It's
by the way,
very hard.
I teach too in early childhood, but it's really hard because it's like their attention span is very
like
small, and they don't listen. You can't tell them, like, they're not black kids. So
Alexis, come on now, man.
what's wrong with that?
Girl, this is out in the public. I don't know who watched this. Sorry, y'all. I just had to remind my sister every video she on.
Well, I took early childhood in middle school, and like we used to leave and go to the elementary school, and we used to be with the 3rd graders. That helped me every day know that I don't want to be a teacher.
Yeah, teaching is hard, but I feel like teachers are underpaid a lot.
And they don't get appreciated as much.
Because I feel like in order for it to be a doctor, there has to be a teacher. You get it? You get what I'm saying? Because in order for the doctor to be the doctor has to get taught by a teacher. So I feel like teachers should be getting paid more than doctors.
Girl, professors probably get paid more, but
it doesn't matter. But in order for them to get there, they have to go through middle school, high school, all that. So I feel like teachers should be getting paid more than anybody else. To be honest. And after this pandemic, I'm talking. So y'all been cutting me off for the longest. Let me talk. Okay, after this pandemic, I feel like teachers should be more appreciated because these parents don't have to see what these teachers have to go through. I'm gonna say at high school because we mostly on our own, but like these parents of elementary students, they really have to see how they kid act in the class. So I just feel like teachers are underpaid. Continue.
Well, me being that I done witnessed elementary school kids and middle school kids doing their distance learning. Teachers got their work cut out for them because elementary school, they had too much work for me. Too much.
I think they have more work than us.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they just did it to keep them occupied.
Middle school had selective work for selected classes, but elementary school, they had work. They had like packets every week and online work, and I was just like, it's too much. It's too much for one person to be helping. And then kids, they at home, so they feel as though they can walk around, they can go in the refrigerator when they want to, play with their toys, play with their electronics. No, you must be doing your work. You don't do that at home. You do that at school.
Right.
Then they feel like they gotta eat all day, and they always hungry. You don't eat that much at school.
You got a designated lunch time.
Right.
I'll be starving, man, because I eat lunch. I only eat breakfast most of the time. I still eat breakfast sometimes at 7:15, 7:20. And then I eat lunch I used to eat lunch at 11:35. That's morning for me. That's still morning time.
On Wednesdays, it was like 10 something. So
that's brunch. That's brunch. The school was giving us brunch every day.
Yes, and then
breakfast and brunch.
I mean, I understand because we get out so early. We get out at 2:20, but still, y'all gotta let us have lunch at
1 o'clock
or 12. But I be freaking starving. So I have I have lunch at the fourth period. I used to have lunch at the fourth period before school went out. And by the time I got to fifth period, I was hungry. I walked the fifth period and there go my appetite. It came back alive. I was starving.
So therefore, that causes you to have snacks. And you know, teachers don't want you to eat in the class.
Right.
I don't care.
So I sit right in the back and I be having my little snacks.
No, because especially my fifth period, she's so rude. She don't never want nobody to eat in her class because they be having roaches, and she definitely don't want nobody to eat gum because gum be all up under this. Because I have a habit where I start to like feel under the desk and stuff.
I be doing that too, and it's just the nastiest thing ever.
I learned my lesson one time. I used to do that when I was bored, and I would touch it on the table, and it was a fresh piece under there.
It was stuck to your finger?
Never again. Yes, it was stuck, and the teacher would not let me go to the bathroom and wash my hands. I was so mad.
A fresh piece?
Yes, meaning that somebody...
See, that could be me. Because these teachers, they be doing too much. When they tell you can't go to the bathroom, like, mama said, my daddy said, if I gotta go to the bathroom, then go.
I'd get up and walk out that class if she tell me no.
And they got this little stupid 10-10 rule.
She just wanted to write me up.
They got that in our school?
10 minutes before.
You can't leave. Basically what 10-10 is you can't leave class before 10 minutes and after the first 10 minutes and after the last 10 minutes.
Of class time.
Yeah. So I guess they be trying to catch skippers, but like they don't be catching them.
But if you gonna skip, you gonna skip.
Exactly. Like my sixth period teacher, she was like, they can skip my class all they want. That's their grade.
And it's like if we had these little pink passes that we use now. Well, we've been using
we
like
don't use them.
the year before we went out. And they was like, if you don't have that pass on, they'll assume you're skipping. I done walked around that school with no pass half the year, and I have not gotten in trouble for nothing. So
I feel like 10-10 is dumb because then, like, if you try to ask before, like, the first 10 minutes of class, they be like, you was just in the hallway. But you have to understand, if there's a whole bunch of girls in the bathroom when you finna go to, while you walk into class, you ain't gonna be able to use it. You gonna either be late to class or you just not gonna go.
and sometimes your classes are far apart from each other.
So that take up time.
They take the whole 5 minutes of going to class.
Yeah, like you already on a time limit for the bell ring. So and we females, it take us a while to use the bathroom
And
wash your hands and everything.
I don't be using the bathroom at school no more. So I be holding my pee every time I come to go to school. Because at our school, they caught the janitor got caught recording girls in the bathroom. So I was like, ain't no way I'm about to use the bathroom at school.
And while we're in class, if you try to ask to use the bathroom, they be like, oh, you have to wait till I'm done with the notes and da da da.
Yeah.
By the time the notes done, the 10 minutes is there.
By the time,
So we can't go.
Then they start elaborating on the presentation.
Right.
And then the bell rang. Oh, class over. And I hate when teachers be like,
I don't dismiss you, the bell. The bell doesn't dismiss you, I do.
No, if the bell is ringing, I'm walking out. Because if you sit here taking your time to tell me I can leave, that's wasting a minute of the 5 or 6
Are you
minutes
gonna
that
write
I
me
have
a
to get to
pass?
my next class.
Are
And
you
then
gonna
they're
write
gonna be
me a
like,
pass?
I'm not writing you a pass. Well, you should never took forever in the decade, because I walk slow. I ain't even gonna lie. And these kids, they be walking so slow. Like it's like you know how when you be driving and that car do whatever they gotta do to get in front of you, and then they just drive slow.
No,
that's how they be doing at school.
I was good at that. When I finally got the time schedules down of what time class was, every 2 minutes before the bell rung, my stuff was packed. I wasn't trying to hear nothing the teacher was saying. None of that. My stuff was packed. So therefore, when the bell rang, if you still talking and everybody packing up their stuff, no, I'm sitting here waiting for you to tell me I can leave. And half of the time, I sat by the door. I like Angela said, I walk slow. So I'm not finna get to class on time.
Let me tell y'all something. My 5th and 6th period are the 2 farthest classes apart from each other. My 5th period is in a building 13. 13 is all the way in.
These buildings like they know.
I'm about to explain. Building 13 is all the way in the front of the school. Building 8 is my 6th period. I have to go all the way to the back of the school. And you have to understand, it's like over 1,000 kids that walk around at the same time. So, in my 5th period, she decides to make us work to the end of the class period, so I don't have time to pack up. Because every time I try to pack up, 2 minutes before the bell rings, she wants to get an attitude with me, telling me, take my stuff back out and do my work. I'm like, the bell about to ring in 30 seconds. So, 6th period is all the way in the back building, in the back of the building, in the back of the school. So, I had to rush. My legs be burning. Trying to walk fast to class. It just be so hard. Like, they don't understand. And then sometimes my 5th period teacher, she be wanting to talk because at the end of the school year, you know how you got your schedule, you're trying to get your schedule together. Mm-hmm. She was telling me I should take an honors anatomy class, and I didn't know. But she kept trying to talk, and by the time I got there, I'm late to class. And they don't let us in because we don't have a pass. So I'm getting all these freaking tickets. Literally tickets.
They are like tickets.
Oh, she would have been writing me a good little pass, or she would have been calling my teacher, telling my teacher where I was.
See, when I go to early childhood, how we be walking in, the teacher don't be in the class because usually on preschool days she be in the preschool. So sometimes I need to slide in there and pretend like I'm actually in there. But
when the kids come to y'all.
Yeah, we have our own preschool. Like.
We have, so early childhood has 2 classrooms. The one classroom that we come in to put our book bags and stuff down is like the main classroom where you learn and stuff. And then the next classroom, it looks like a preschool. So they have like little stations of like, you know.
So it look like an actual kindergarten classroom.
They like a pre-K.
So they bring in the kids from somewhere, or the kids are there all day?
No, they go to our school.
The parents drop them off there.
It's like a preschool. It's a real preschool.
So the parents drop them off from like, what time they drop them off? Like 9:30?
Yeah, but we changing our times. We're going a little earlier.
Well, they used to drop them off at like 9:30, and then they would leave at like 1:20. Well, like 1:20.
Yeah.
So they were basically there all day, and then we only used to have 3 days out of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Monday and Friday we would do our lesson plans and stuff like that. Plan for the class.
The week.
Yeah.
But now we're moving up an extra day. So we're moving to
what got you smiling so hard? We want to know.
He asked
Thursday.
He said we still making our YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yes, we almost done.
Yeah, this video was all over the place.
Girl,
it was girl talk with these cupcakes, but
I only ate one.
But y'all had to understand, we had already had Cupcake before this video started because someone wanted to take forever. But we're not going to get on that topic.
Let me tell you why I was taking forever.
And that's
because I am babysitting, and he was having a hard time going to sleep, so I had to wait. He was hyper, he was laughing.
Because we was almost
We was over it.
We was almost asleep.
And now I'm wide awake. So I'm probably going to be up to like 4, but it's all right.
And she got to get up early to go get her hands done.
Because I need a feel. But okay.
And Angela think I'm going to wake up early.
This is a great, interesting video.
I'm wake up when he wake up. So I'm hoping he wake up a little later.
Mm-mm.
Probably not, but all right. Joys of being a babysitter. All right, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next video. Bye.
I'm still cute.
Go hit the button.